Sometimes the hardest thing about helping people is you get there too late, or you get there and there's not much you can do to help them. The story you're about to watch is a beautiful story. It's confronting, and for those people who, for religious or other beliefs, don't want to see someone who has since passed away, I'm just going to give you a bit of a heads up. We were up in the village of Ban, around Mount Agung, in Karangasem, and there was a lady there that had not much time left, and she was by herself in a very, very humble little house in the middle of the mountain, in the middle of the jungle, basically. We took a heap of volunteers, a heap of helpers, some Bali Donate supporters, to help us feed some other people at the village. And on the way back we popped in to see how this lady was going. We were able to leave some food with her, so the last couple of weeks of her time here on earth, she was as well fed and looked after as she could have been. We left some cleaning products for her granddaughter to help her pass away with dignity, and be cleaned and looked after. So I'm glad that we got there, very glad, but oh my god, it was tough. And we do get to see some of the hardest and some of the most raw bits of humanity in a less clinical environment than you would in Australia. If you go up to palliative care or go to a nursing home or to a hospital, you get to see people and there's white sheets and there's clean nurses and there's nurse call buttons and someone comes around with a cup of tea every couple of hours. This is Bali, man. This is like going back in time hundreds of years in some ways, and it hurts. It really does. So look, I'm going to put the rest of the video up of what we've done, but I'm going to start with a little tribute to this lovely lady, and I'm sorry that she passed away, but only so much we can do. Thank you all for your support. For those people that came along with us, we all knew it was inevitable, but it still hits a little bit hard, so I'll leave you to decide. And we're just grateful for every bit of support that Bali Donate gets, and that the people that come over here that help us to go up into the village and look after some of these beautiful people. Just it's tragic, but it's a real fact of life. So with that, I'll leave you to it. I understand if you don't want to stay and watch. It's not about parties and you know, as I say, beer and Skittles. It's a bit of a tough one, this one, but it was beautiful in its own way, and I'm so grateful and so glad that the people that we took it with the right intention and the right honour, and that we left her with some dignity to move on with, and that we're able to help her village and her family to be able to deal with her, and look after things the way they had to. Thanks, guys.
I will say sorry if you come in and then not too good smell, because this one is already perempuan apa laki-laki? This lady is already very old, cannot taking care of herself, not food, be eating in the same bed. Before they having 3 family, so more is already just passed away a couple weeks ago. So this is what we need to help. This is what you coming here. This is not show, this is not a tour, but this is an eye opener, and be grateful for everything. I just hoping that you guys can do more, or for your life, for your family, or for anyone, not only for Bali Donate. It's just helping the media for giving more. The grandfather is working for taking care of her. So please come in.
Give it to me.
Stuff here?
Huh? Yeah, we'll make.
Yeah, man. Thanks for bringing us out here, man.
And nothing like stopping for a healthy breakfast before we head up the mountain, but the main reason we're here at KFC is because they've got a really nice bathroom, and it's the last flushing toilet between Denpasar and where we're heading up the mountain to Karangasem. So we're going back up Mount Agung. We've got a whole heap of support crew today. Kia ora. We got a few regulars. Hey. We got Raha as well. We've got 3 vehicles today, including a bus, a van, and a little small car. And we got KW Tours along for the ride. Thank you so much, brother, helping us along. Without Katut, we just simply wouldn't be able to make this all possible. So here we go. Look, we're doing this at least every 2 weeks now, and it seems like we're doing it every other day, but the amount of people that we've been able to help with your help is phenomenal. So I tell you what, this is all part of Bali Donate. Bali Donate's a registered charity here in Bali. It's called a Yayasan, and and what we do is we head up to the village, we speak to the elders and the chief of the village and say, how many families have you got that are really struggling at the moment? Generally, a lot of them are elderly, a lot of single older people whose husband has died or something, or family who's very sick. There's a lot of people with disabilities and people who just simply don't have the facility to look after themselves. Now in Bali and throughout Indonesia, they don't have social security like we get in Australia. So unless you've got family still alive or still around and able to help you, you don't have any means of supporting yourself. Now, because Bali is a series of hundreds and hundreds of villages and individually sort of run and maintain villages, the village helps the older people or the people in difficult circumstances to look after itself. And we're helping the village by going through the mayor or through the chief and doing what we can to deliver supplies. The back of that bus is full of clothes and blankets that have been donated by you. The back of this one is full of food, and we're taking a package of food up which includes rice and noodles and coffee and tea and sugar and oil and all that sort of stuff, but it also includes a lot of cleaning products, because if you can't afford to eat, one thing you definitely can't afford is to clean, and so things like dish soap and toothpaste and shampoo are almost never seen up in the villages. So we're taking some basic sanitary equipment up so that these guys can look after themselves a little bit better, and also so we can feed their tummy. And every one of the packs that we're giving away today makes up around about 65 meals. So a single person or an elderly couple could survive on that for probably weeks and weeks. And it's not just about providing food, it's also about providing opportunity, because one of the things that we also do when we're in the villages is we're looking for people who we can help in a different way. We're looking for people who have got the facility or the opportunity to be able to raise livestock. And we actually buy baby pigs from the local breeders, and we take the pigs up and make sure that they've got an enclosure, or hopefully maybe in the future we're going to be able to come up there with a builder and build some brick enclosures so we can house the pigs, so that people can actually raise their own pigs. And we've already started a Pigs for Bali donation fund. One pig costs about 150 bucks. And from that one pig, that couple or that family can make about $1,000 by the time that pig's grown up into to a large size. Or if it's a female, they can actually raise that pig, become a breeding stock, and potentially breed up to $10,000 or more worth of pork next year. So we're looking at, they'll teach a man to fish. The last thing we're doing up in the village where we're going, we went up there during the dry season, and there wasn't a drop of water to be seen. The tanks were dry and bare, and there's almost no rainwater collection. So we're working very closely with an Australian company that's looking to put desalination or water purification plants in, and we're also looking at families that don't have any facility to store water, where we can put some storage, some smallish water storage tanks to at least for the basics and necessities of life. So there's a lot of stuff happening, and Bali Donate never stops. We have projects running almost right around Bali now, and what started 2 years ago as just handing out food on the beach has turned into a monster, a fantastic monster. But with your help, we're going to keep it going. So if you want to find out anything more about our projects or about what we're doing, go on balidonate.org. Here's the address here. If you want to make a donation, you want to talk to us, you can email me through, contact me, muzzer@balidonate.org. And look, I'd love to hear from you. If you're coming over to Bali and you want to go up to the village and become one of our support crew, give me a holler about that. We can see if we can time it right so that we're going up to the village when you're over here, and we might be able to take you up and give you the experience of being able to help someone from another country that just is so appreciative and so grateful for everything that we've been able to do. So hey, thanks for coming part of the trip, guys, and I better duck upstairs here at KFC before we leave, because as I said before, this is the last flushing toilet for a good few hours. I'll talk to you later. We're up here helping the village of Ban again. They have about 4,000 residents that live right up the side of the mountain. We've got about 50 families here meeting us at the local Banjar office. Oh, we've got a heap of supporters today. All the Sharing is Caring team at the back. Okay guys. More over there. We've got the boss of the village here. Inside these bags here is everything from tea and coffee and soap and shampoo, toothpaste, cooking oil, sugar, noodles. There's bags of rice. There's bags of clothes for all of you who have donated clothes and linen and bedding. These bags are just chockers full of donated clothes and linen and stuff like that. So we're going to be handing out those packs to people. We actually tell people, if you're coming over, if you can, grab a little bit of spare linen, throw it in a pillowcase like a blanket or a sheet or something like that, because the pillowcases, instead of giving out plastic bags to everyone, honey, I'm coming, we hand out something practical. Look. Oh, crazy. get shared out through the community for the kids and for the parents.
For the baby.
That's it, yeah. That's for me. The food and the general donations that we get go to make these survival packs up, and as well as food in there, there's about, between the rice and the noodles, there's about 65 meals per person or per pack that we hand out, and it's costs about $25 per pack, and that for 65 meals goes a long way. So every donation, big and small, makes a massive difference to the people at this end, and I just want to thank everyone back out there in the real world for supporting what we do. No one at Bali Donate gets a wage. No one takes $1 out of the tip or out of the jar. It all goes straight into what we're doing here, and to make sure that we can get up here and do what we do. So thank you so much, 100% from my heart, and on behalf of all of our support team here in Bali Donate. We couldn't do it without you guys, and I'm so grateful for even just watching this video helps us to continue doing it. So thanks a lot, guys. We're feeding another 50 odd families here today, and that's going to go a long way to looking after this village for another month or two. So that's pretty cool. There we go. He's part of the team now.
Mantap.
Mantap. Hello, darling. Beautiful. Mantap. Bye-bye. Hey, darling. Oh, sorry. All right. So we come to visit a couple of ladies at home that couldn't make it down to the village. Hello. In the Western world, we get iodized salt.
Oh yeah.
And the iodine stops goiters, and that's what's on her neck, because the salt they get here is from the ocean. They actually mine it from the ocean, dry it out, and just use it on their food.
Right.
So it's very common to find the neck lumps, the goiters, around here in Bali.
On the way up to Chandidasa, you can actually stop at the salt market, and you'll see them actually bring the water from the ocean up, and then they drag it through the dirt and put it in the pot.
Iya, iya. Oh. So we gonna help next time. Dia ingetin saya. Nanti kita ganti ya Pak tongkatnya Pak.
Ya.
Kita ganti tongkatnya ya.
Kayaknya ganti banget deh baru. Nah, belungan.
Ya.
Aja banget topong ane pangangat.
This is the lady who helping when they working and then having a little child. She gonna feeding, she gonna giving a food when they doesn't have anyone here. I tell her that His blessing is always around. When you're doing now, the blessing is not coming now, but maybe to your daughter, to your grandson or anything, it's gonna be back to you around.
Honestly, there's more misfits and medical misadventures in the groups that come in. You know, I'll tell you one thing I just realised. Not one person that's ever been up to the village has made bad comments on any of my Facebook posts or my YouTube channel, because they're different sorts of people. Come on. Hello. Swastiastu. Swastiastu. That's how you catch water.
That's how you catch water.
Oh my God.
This is the family. They're living only two. They're feeding all the cow. About the veggies and everything, they taking from the forest. So they're not having anything else. They're just feeding that one. Itu nanti dijual punya mbok atau punya punya mbok? Oh ya, banyak duitnya nanti kalau udah dijual. Nanti disimpan 2 tahun. Oh, for every 2 years they gonna selling the cow. So they're getting money, and that is why they're saving money from that for the next year. Terima kasih ya Bapak Ibu sudah kasih kesempatan kita buat bantu. Semoga sedikit bantuan ini bisa membantu Bapak sama Ibu. Ini teman-teman dari Bali Donate dan juga dari Australia datang. Nggih. Matur sesemeng nggih kanggo ini ya bantuannya ya Bapak Ibu. Makasih.
Terima kasih.
Yuk mari-mari.
Makasih.
Behind. Look.
Hello. How are you? Good. Nice. Good.
Apa? Swastiastu.
Swastiastu.
Swastiastu, Pak.
Swastiastu.
So this is one of the most precious kids in Bali.
Oh.
She's 9, I think 9 years old now. Sometimes you get the biggest smiles out of her. Just melts her.
What's actually wrong with her?
I think it's baby doll syndrome, or what I've heard called, like, so they don't ever grow.
Di sana itu yang di sana. Itu dah makanya saya bingung. Beda. Oh, now is at the grandma. Hai. Siapa Putri? Ya benar kan Putri sih, I still remember ini. Putri, masih main sepeda enggak? Masih. Masih. Halo. Halo. Baru sembuh, tapi dapat mana? Just having a fever, couple days ago. Mama jaje, tante punya jaje mana? Mau jaje? Jaje mau.
Where's the lollipop?
Mau. JJ, lollipop, JJ.
You're gonna get a smile on your face.
This is a bang of the lollipop. Yes. Dek, Putri, Dek Putri.
You have to peel it for.
Open ya. Oh, buka.
Give it to me. Give it to me.
Mama, pegang. Umur berapa sekarang dia? 10 years. Ya jatuh nak. Nah jatuh. Jangan dibuang nak. Mama. Makannya apa ya?
There you go. This, honey.
10-year-old.
Honey, this one 10 years old. Okay, better give me another lollipop, please. I don't want to start fighting.
You get one.
Here, give it to this boy here. Yeah.
Ini 10 tahun.
Astaga.
Dek, siapa? Pak tamu minta tolong ambilin tas yang hijau Pak tamu sama itu yang cewek sama supir saya kalau nggak. Mau bawa kucing. Oh, you wanna bring the cat? No. I understood what you said. Australia. Do you want a cat? You can bring that one. Yeah, they having two. Mau bawa dah. Dek Putri. Iya. Dek Putri. Au! Lagi. Au! Tepuk tangan ya, tepuk tangan. Tepuk tangan. Mana tepuk tangan? Tepuk tangan. Begitulah bunyinya. Tepuk tangan. Iya. Tepuk. Kemana jajannya? Oh, ame. Kiti.
Bye-bye.
Makasih.
Bye.
Bye, Putri. Bye-bye. Okay, boss.
Terima kasih.
Bye-bye.
Terima kasih, Hani.
Okay, honey.
Aduh, honey.
Guys, if there has ever been a lesson in being grateful for everything we've got, it's coming from the life of luxury that we lead by comparison with anything we've seen today. The people, the families, the babies, the dogs and cats, every single part of their life is so difficult compared to everything that we do. When I was given a chance to move back to Australia, I begged that I'd be able to stay here because there's just too much to do. And thanks everyone for making my life possible to do what I do, because without all of you guys, huge thanks to Rolf for financing the best part of this trip. It cost to distribute 50 packs, it costs about $1,000. So it's a lot of money and a lot of time, a lot of effort. I could not possibly do it without Fee. She's essential not only for communication and for helping us with the Banjo office and all of the work that they do to help us make this possible, but yeah, just to pull it all together, to order all the stuff. These guys come around the other night and packed it all away and set it all up. So it's a collective. It's I can't do any of it by myself, but collectively this is what we can all achieve. And a little tiny bit. It started with a few little packs of food on the beach at Double Six one Christmas.
Many hands make light work.
Oh, and big time. And
Thank you to you as well. You and Fee.
oh well,
doing what you guys
how could you not do it though? Once you've done
Not
it,
everybody can.
yeah, no, honestly. But when you come and done it, do you reckon you'll come back next time you're in Bali?
Absolutely.
There you go. So, and I keep coming back to
Like
Bali.
You said, how can you not? How can you not?
But there's always a little cynic in front of you, especially someone who's never done this before. It's like, is it real?
Yeah, no,
Or is
absolutely.
it on
And look,
TV? Is it,
I understand that too, because firstly, there's a lot of scammers in Bali. There's a lot of people taking advantage of other people. And the best part of 90% of what we're doing here and filming it is to directly thank the people at home, to say here's your 20 bucks. That's where it's going. This is real. This is not. Huh? As long as I can keep doing what I do and you guys keep doing what you do,
Personally,
we can
I
keep
say
it happening.
thank you.
So,
Personally,
We
thank
say
you.
thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
no.
Thank you for your hard work. Thank you for your time, your effort to go to this long
Your
village.
patience.
Your patience, you part, and then for everything. Ralph, Ian, your time, JJ, thank you. Thank you. And then Cube and Doc Pepper. And also Jules family, thank you. I hope this is can make it scale more wide.
Open your eyes.
For sure.
Open your
What do you
eyes.
think of today?
All the kids need to see
What
this.
you getting today? Can I asking you what you get for today when you visit the
When you
people?
think about it, what's it?
What you feel? What you feel?
What's that, eh? Nice to be able to help them, eh?
You're doing a very great job today, you know. Very, very huge job.
Go home, tell your school mates about it.
And just say, you were one of the tallest of all the people in Bali.
Yeah. This lady asking, do you have any child? Yes, I do. How many child? One.
Two.
Can I see
This one?
can I have your picture? Can I?
Can you stand next to that lady? Okay. Ask her how old she is, honey.
Ibu, berapa umur?
Saya udah 75.
Oh, 75.
Okay, so he's 10.
10 tahun. Ini? Iya.
Astaga.
Ini anak saya, men.